Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Two Shores, One Story. I'm your host, Matthew. And can you believe it? It is already February of 2026. Oh my goodness. Time has flown by. I hope that you have enjoyed listening to the New Year's resolutions series. I had a really great time interviewing everybody, and everyone was very different in the way they, had different goals, and everyone was quite a joy to talk to, and I hope you gain some insight on what other people are doing besides me, and maybe you were inspired to pick up a New Year's goal, or if you already had some, maybe you picked up a new goal, perhaps. Today, well, unfortunately, I didn't think I was going to start another series so soon, but it turns out that, a series has come to me instead. So I don't know when I posted it, but it was a old video, podcast episode, one of my first ones. And I was so pleased with the title, called Tires and Tribulations. Because, well, if you want to, you can listen to it more in detail. But, when I first came to Japan, I had some problems with driving, and I had problems with the car. So, I thought that would be done. But unfortunately, something happened to my car, and I wanted to talk about it. And unfortunately, it happened on the first day of 2026, which is not the best, but so be it. First, I want to specify that it was not my fault at all, but I want to share it because it could happen to you. You could be in an accident and you don't know what to do. I didn't, even though I've been told. It doesn't cement until you have to do it yourself. So I wanted to share what happened. So even though it's February, let's jump back to January 1st. So I'm at church on a Wednesday because it's the first day and we have a New Year's celebration at church. So I went. We have a sermon. Everything's great. I'm about to get some lunch at church. And another person, or the pastor's wife, calls me over saying, like, is your car the what's it called? Daihatsu Tanto. And I'm like, yeah. And this person may have hit your car. And I'm like, oh. So I walked over and saw my car, and yeah, there was a bit of a dent on it. The right corner on the bumper got hit. The other person backed into it, unfortunately. And I felt bad that he hit my car. I felt bad. It was kind of a weird interaction. I wasn't angry. I was more like, oh gosh, like, what am I going to do? I felt bad for him, and I felt bad that I had to deal with it. But we didn't really know what to do, so he had to go. He left, and I went back to just, celebrating the New Year's. And, so I went home. I went back home, and maybe the next day or the day after, I kind of researched what to do because the car shop that I go to for all my car needs was closed because of New Year's. So I was like, well, I don't know what to do. And maybe I should just wait, see something. So I looked online, and this is what you're supposed to do if you get into an accident. First of all, if it's a serious accident, like this was just a car backing up into mine, I was out of the car, so there was no injuries. But if you are, let's say on a highway or something, first, get to safety, then call the police. This is something that I didn't really know, is for anything car accident related, you have to call the police. because they might track if there's damages or whatever. And then from after that, then you can do the insurance stuff. So they'll help you grab insurance from the other person, willing that they're there. If not, that's a whole nother issue, but they'll grab the information and maybe check damages. And that's something to know, because I had no idea. So I told him, the person, and he was very gracious about it. So we met and organized a time for them to come to us. And then I just talked to them. I gave them my Zydio card, my residence card. I gave them I showed them my insurance thing, and that's all I had to do. So that was good. Nothing, obviously there was nothing, I was not at fault. So it was easy for me. And then he set up something with his insurance. So they called me. I told them what happened. And then they called my car place to tell them what happened. And I drove to that place. I dropped off my car to get fixed. And I got a replacement car until my car was fixed. Now, so that's what happened. And yeah, everything's great. Great in that I have a car and it's getting fixed and I don't have to pay for anything. That's great. The only issue is that the car I have right now is really good. It's a really good car. And I hate that because I have to go back to my car, which doesn't have heated seats. And what a blessing heated seats are. What a blessing they are. You don't realize how good you have it, or what you're missing. The grass is greener on the other side. My car was great, because I was my car. But this car has heated seats, and that is great. And it's 4-wheel drive, which my car is not. So I always have to worry about driving in the snow. And at my apartment, there's 2 ramps. One ramp is really steep and terrifying and also kind of narrow. Even with my K car, I get scared that I'm not able to fit. So I really have to go at an angle to get up. Then there's this other ramp that is wide. It's not as steep. It's really nice. But last year, I may have talked about this on the show. I don't remember. But with the car that I have, my car, I remember just really I was maybe late or something, which it's not a great start. I was late to work and I decided to go up this ramp. You're like, no, I can do it. So I go up and then I can't go up anymore because my car can't push through the snow. So I go back down and I decide to try again. And this time I go up. Still the same thing. I can't make it quite up. So I go down. And that time I gave up. And I turn to go up the other ramp. And I get stuck in the parking lot. And there's not that much snow anyways. But I got stuck. And it was so embarrassing. And I was alone for a bit. And I tried to figure out how am I going to get this out? I don't know. I'll shovel. I'll do something. And then luckily, one of my neighbors helped me get out, which was very nice of her to do that. But now, when it's winter and there's a lot of snow on that ramp, I do not go up it. I do not. Because I learned I will go up the other ramp. But with this car that I have right now, the replacement car, I don't have to worry about that. I can just turn on the winter button, the snow button, and I can go up. It's wonderful. It is so nice. And what's nice about this car, is it has Apple Play installed. CarPlay, not Apple Play. It has CarPlay, which is an Apple thing. And I can also, if I wanted to, I never did, but you can watch TV in your car. There's channels. It's kind of creepy. I turned that off immediately because I think that's just a big distraction. But it's nice that I have Apple Play, CarPlay installed already in the vehicle. It has a nice panel. My car didn't have that because it's old. It's 2009. So I bought my own panel to do that kind of stuff. Now, it's a nice panel. It has way more room than this one. I can see more, but it's farther away from me, so I have trouble pushing it. And it kind of blocks some of my vision a little bit. Not bad, but it's not great either. So with this one, I have pretty good ample vision of the road, which, is really important. And so this car is good. I like it a lot. The only thing I don't like, actually, is that my car, even though it's 2009, it has a really cool feature that if the keys are away from it, it will lock, which I like because I don't have to grab my keys to lock or unlock it. If you go close, it will unlock. It's a very nice feature, and I kind of forget sometimes that I have that feature because I'll leave my car it's not unlocked, or it's not locked. Oops, because I didn't press anything. So I have to fish through the keys, and I decided that I can't put my keys in my pocket anymore like I used to. I have to put them in my car pocket my jacket pocket, so I can grab them easily. That's the only really bad thing about the car. Other than that, it's pretty good. So yeah, another predicament. This is something that you, if you're listening and you're an ALT, this might be important because I was silly. I was foolish because I took my stuff out of the car that I needed to have because I thought that this would be a pretty easy fix. It wouldn't take it would be 2 weeks, I thought. No. They don't know. I called them to see when it would be done, and they don't know, the person I talked to anyways. They have no idea when my car will be fixed, which is an issue because, well, now it's fine because it's February, but the second or the third last week of January, I had an English day. And for that English day, an ALT gave us poster paper. Big, nice poster paper. And because I thought that my car would be fixed by then, I left the poster paper in the car. But now, I don't know when my car will be done. And I can't grab it. So today, at the time of this recording, I went to Daiso to get some paper. It's the largest paper that I could find. I'm going to have to tape it together because it's still not quite the size that my other paper was. I might have to check another stationery store to see if there's paper there. So, please just take everything out of your car because you don't know if you will need it or not. You do not know. Because I have to pay money now because I was silly and foolish. So this is more of a PSA. What to do when you get into an accident and what happens after you go to the car place and you have to get your replacement car. Bring everything with you because you'll think you won't need something. You'll think it will be fine. The car will be done. No, it will not. So yeah, I hope this is not a recurring series. I hope this is the last episode that I have to make regarding car problems in my life. We shall see. But until then, I will see you later.